Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks. I'm Tommy Drumba John.
How's it going?
Good. I said I wasn't going to open any heavy hitters. Here we are.
Nothing unusual here.
So, going to open a box. Going to do a little story time. If I named the title of this video correctly, it should be something about the new LGS experience with Flesh and Blood.
Cool.
So, there's a new LGS that opened up by me. Found it on accident last night when going to get sushi. It's right just a couple doors down from the sushi place my wife and I go to. It's called, I'm not going to call the name out. I don't want people knowing. It seems like a good place. There were 3 commander tables going. And then there was 2 people playing One Piece. Just noticing what was on the tables. I always like looking what games are on the tables when going to LGSs. And then I noticed they had Flesh and Blood, and I saw they had heavy hitters. So I asked if they had a night for Flesh and Blood, and they said not yet. The owners are 2 brothers. They're looking to learn how to play. They ordered a bunch of Flesh and Blood. They're super interested in it, but they've had a mixed experience with it so far. So they haven't
Mm.
had a chance to get people into play because they don't know how to play to run an event. So I offered my services and maybe running a learn to play event there,
Nice.
which will be super fun because I love the game and I want it to grow. And so that's why I paid $110 for this box. But also, I felt bad because they have 2 people that come in. Someone in our community is going to this store because supposedly in the top right or top left, I think it's the top right pack, is the hit of the box.
Oh
So,
no.
so what they've been doing is they come in, they buy those and only those, and those are the only packs they've sold on all of their boxes.
How do they buy just those? Like, how do they know?
You just buy the single. It's the top one. And then if there's packs missing, they don't buy any. They'll buy Magic or whatever.
Wait, are they displaying it like out of the box?
Yeah, like they have the box on their shelf
I
like
see.
that.
Yeah, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, because I'm used to like the little plastic dispenser things. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, they don't have
Yeah,
it's
I was
just
like,
in
how
the
would you know
box.
which one is which in those? But
Right.
yeah, okay, got
So
it, got
let's
it, got
see if that's true. If this pack just doesn't have a hit, I guess. The box doesn't have a Marvel or whatever. But I guess this is where the Marvels are being found.
it. You get the
And I
paper
just felt,
pack.
yeah, paper packs. So I just felt kind of, I don't know, bad that someone in the FAB community would do that. I don't know. I feel like you support your LGS.
Or even believe it's true, honestly.
Yeah, but I've heard
I
it. I've
find it
so this is
lame.
it's not the first time I've heard it. When we were going to heavy hitters draft, we were talking about in our Discord channel. Someone brought up the this as well, and they were like, "We should see if it's true." We shuffled the packs, so because that's what we usually do. Also,
Got it.
gas and limited. When this hits, create a gold token. If it was played from Arsenal, it gets go again. So imagine a Kasai line where it's buffed sabers, and then this in the middle, and then another sabers after.
I shall imagine that.
I got that to go off a couple times
Nice.
the other week. Vigor, cracked bobble, agility. So not in that one.
So it's a lie. Yeah.
Or
Or
this
there's
box
nothing
just
in the
yeah,
box.
right, right.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So
So if nothing's in this
substantially
box,
easy to not be sure. Probably lie.
yeah. Same first card, right?
Not all of them are paper, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't it
Okay.
Belgian versus Japanese or
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I saw Team Covenant open. They were doing plastic. I thought the whole thing was plastic this
no?
time, but then I saw these packs.
Take them to Pound Town.
Down.
Red draw swords. So I was like, oh, I need
Cool art.
all yes, I need all rainbow foil this, right? The Blitz decks. They have the rainbow foil extended art edition.
Oh, nice.
So
Well,
I need 2 Blitz decks because I need a playset. They come with red and yellow, I believe.
guess what I ordered, and it should be here soon.
Yay! I'll trade you regular ones for the extended art if you're just gonna be shuffling up and playing with them, right?
I mean, I got multiple
Yeah,
because you can only buy them in a case,
yeah.
so I can just take out some.
Olympia. And these are super cool. I don't know if you've seen these yet.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
They make board states and managing your mat way, way easier.
Yeah, smart to do tiny tokens.
Yeah, I love them.
Thanks, Sorcery, for accidentally doing that with your tokens. I think that's what triggered it. I'll be honest. It was so like everyone loved it, and it's just like a good idea. Honestly,
Yeah,
like who needs full size tokens?
you don't.
Definitely not.
But I don't know. So I'm looking forward
So,
to
is this
this
a big
playable.
shop? Is it a
It's a
tiny
small
shop? What?
shop. It's a small shop.
Okay. How many tables did they have? Let's put it that way for gaming.
4?
Okay, so it was pretty much packed when you went in there
Yeah,
with
every table was full.
One Piece
Yeah.
and was it Commander? You said, right?
Yeah, you could fit 2 more people at the spot that the One Piece was going, and then one of the commander pods was a 3. So, Hood of Red
Got it.
Sands.
Okay, that.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, Rainbow Foil Cast Bones.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah,
Is that 15, $20 right now?
probably. A lot of the Rainbow Foil Majestics are the playable ones are holding up. Like
Yeah. I
Blade
mean,
Flurry.
this one feels a similar. I think I said this before it was even out. This felt like an Everfest style, just good Majestics,
Not as
like
good
real
paperbacks.
Majestics that matter.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, yes. This has Majestics that will see play. A lot of them.
yeah, exactly. So.
But yeah, it's a neat little shop. The guy was very interested, very excited. Because it seems like he wants to get in. He was very confused by bright lights and why there was only one hero.
If that was his beginning, yeah.
Yeah. And then I told him,
he
I was like, it's a really great limited set. So if you have people that are into limited and want to learn that way, that would be a great way to learn because you can't really mess up. And then I was telling him about all the weird things, like in limited, there's not usually a cap for your deck. Like in heavy hitters draft, there is no limit again to what cards you can put in your deck, but the amount of cards is what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess.
Or in bright lights, you were limited to 40.
Yeah, they tested out
Yeah.
to try to see if it was a better way to do the format.
Yeah. Also, lead with speed, another hell of a limited card. Your next Brooder Warrior attack this turn gets +1, create an agility token, so you get go again on the next turn guaranteed, and a pump. Performance bonus.
I do like the art in this set.
It's very good. It's very good.
It is. It is very good.
Got my Betsy, adult Betsy. Majestic. The regular Majestic heroes have, you know how that was one of the points of discussion of like you should be willing to pay $5-8 for.
Yeah, yeah.
Go look at the prices of those. I think Kasai is like 20 cents or something. It's not. It's very cheap.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I never bought that argument that.
Yeah. Now maybe they will be down the road. Down the road they might be. But are they in LL at that point?
Yeah, I have very high doubts that it's going to matter. Yeah. The full art, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very expensive.
The regular one, yeah, no.
And not as much as being added Evo Magneto.
Well, okay, you know what? Caveat on this. If Rudy is right, and Heavy Hitters is already out of print and gone from distribution.
Yeah, yeah, it totally is.
I don't buy it.
Gone. It's gone. It was here for a week, and now it's gone.
Gone. It cut the print run so much that it sold out forever in the U.S.
That's why I had to pay $110 a box. That's already the market rate, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is totally what happened.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said that. I was just dying. I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It was special. Also, just stacking up on these kind of cards and going turn 1 is awesome. Because then you just empty your hand and just gain a bunch of benefits. And then it kind of throws off the whole going second, going first mechanic. So if you have a bunch of these, you kind of go first. If you don't have a bunch of these instant gain a resource things, or gain a token, then you kind of want to go second. So
Yeah,
it's a very
makes sense.
dynamic draft in like that. It's not just, oh, you always want to go first, you always want to go second.
Here's the optimal. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, gotcha.
yeah. It's one of those. The
That's
more
cool.
you do it, the I don't think I've really seen this art. I like this one.
That's cool.
The more you draft it, I think the more insights you'll find.
Sure. Yeah, it makes sense. I just hope it stays fresh longer than most of them. It feels like it will,
I think
just
it will.
based on what we're seeing.
I think it will.
Um, but I don't know. I'm so far out of playing this game that I'm very much questioning my judgment on many things
It's
anymore.
it's to the point where the strength of this limited set, I think, is to the point where that's the main format I want to play this season. Is just whenever draft's available, I'm in because it's that much fun.
That's awesome.
Whereas constructed is just I don't know. I haven't had the competitive spirit in me.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, you've been dealing with a lot of work nonsense.
yeah.
It's whenever you're drained from life, how much do you really want to go fight hard? You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I definitely got good news on that, and that is looking up. But I do still have knowingly a couple rough weeks ahead of me till the end of the
Sure.
month.
Yeah.
So I'm not out of the woods yet, but things are looking good. Things are good. In a good mood. Going to a day spa today.
Nice.
I'm very excited.
Are you guys staying up
Relax.
there?
No, no, we're coming back.
Yeah. Isn't
Uh,
it kind of far?
it's like 2 hours.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's not that far, but
No, no. Yeah, we're getting there at. We have to get there at 4. Another one of those. This counts as like, do you have these in your deck? You want to go first because you can create a gold token turn one.
sure.
And
Yeah.
it's
And
and worst case
gold is
scenario,
great.
it's a yellow block 3, and Kasai wants
Yeah.
yellows, and block threes are
Right
very
on.
limited in this set.
Yeah. And the gold
Um,
is a payoff for you.
yes, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It makes my weapons cost nothing. Free Centauri
Yeah.
sabers. You know how the first Kasai it was like -1 to the if you've your second attack.
Hmm.
They're all free.
Yeah.
So blood on her hands. You don't really need courage anymore. You don't need courage of blade
Yeah.
hold to make them free. So you can get multiple blood on her hands turns with free saber
That's
swings.
crazy. That's crazy.
Because the
Out of
second
control.
in Blitz with Kasai, the second if you were able to somehow pull off 2 blood on her hands, which maybe happened once or twice for me in all the years that I played Kasai, um, it wasn't as effective because you still had to pay for that first one, which was in that curve very hard to do.
Right.
So golfing Swiftblade, Saber. Speaking of Saber, but yeah, looking forward to playing more draft. Fortunately, there's an armory going on today that I'm missing, and they're giving away the Kasai mat. So I made an offer if anyone gets it and doesn't feel an affinity to it, that I have a wall of mats that I'm willing to trade basically any of them for. But I also
I
don't.
just saw a title of a video. I'm curious what your thoughts are on it because you've actually
Sure.
seen the format. Um, God, I can't
Oh,
find
this
it
is
in the way.
another one. I haven't. I only got it in sealed, but I
Yeah.
haven't gotten in draft yet. Destroy this, create an agility token. You're breaking this turn 1. If you're in your hand, you don't have agility.
Crap. I can't find the title. But basically, what it was saying was something to the
Commanding
effect
performance.
of brute. Oh God, I wish I could find it. It was so interesting the way it was
I did lose to a
posed.
brute. It was a close game, but KO's a monster.
Dang it,
KO's
I can't
the
find it.
KO is the max of this draft. KO
It
is
was
the
basically
Phi.
something around the lines of like random becomes consistent or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, but doesn't that like so this is where like I don't have deep experience right now. So my opinions are dated, if you will.
Hmm.
Isn't that defeat the whole brute theme?
It's a consistent brute.
But that isn't the whole point of brute that it isn't consistent. It's a brute. like
You're
a
still
barbarian.
you're still discarding cards and stuff like that. There's still discard random card mechanics.
It is random. Okay,
Some of
so
them.
there is
Some,
still the
yeah.
chaos.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's still chaos for sure.
because that's like I would be sad if they lost the theme. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. And I
the
mean,
flavor
and
of Brute.
Reiner's still
It's
in the
like, does
set,
that
right?
just make it what Bravo without blocking? I don't know. I'm not sure what else it would be,
Yeah,
but
you're
you
not
see what
really
I'm saying?
blocking much because there are a lot of root cards that don't block in this set.
Yeah.
So if you get a lot of sixes, then you play Reinar. But a lot of people just play KO
I mean,
because
KO's
you only have one
apparently
weapon
crazy
zone.
good.
Yeah. And attack action cards, you don't get +1 while they are in any other zone other than the combat chain. So if they're in your hand and you discard them, fives or
Yep.
sixes.
Sixes. Yep. Fives count
The first
for
time you
KO.
discard a card with 6 or more during each of your action phases, create a might token. So +1 to your next attack. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like because Brute kind of the Brute gets the agility token kind of cards shared with Warrior. So you have this is another Gas Warrior card.
Yeah.
Create an agility
Heard about
and a
those.
vigor token. Blocks 2, but it's also a blue. Where's it going? Yeah, so Brutes can swing with like 6 or 7 twice in this format.
Yeah, it's
This is
crazy.
the other instant with the vigor. Not as good as the agility in Warrior. Everything I talk about is probably going to be related to Warrior because that's all I care about.
Of course.
But you know that.
I think anyone
If
that
anyone
listens to
watches this
us
channel
knows
even just a
that.
little bit, they know.
Yeah. Everyone knows that,
Cut
Tommy.
the deck.
Everyone knows.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be, I don't know. I'm enjoying the set. I'm enjoying the limited aspect of it. It's fun. I would like to play Sealed with you at some point. Just so you can see it. This is the attack there's also like attack reactions of agility and vigor. This is the agility one. Gives +3 if it was blocked by an attack action given agility token. I don't think they'll see constructed play, but just because there's so many other things. There isn't much room in these decks, in the Kasai deck. I've seen a couple different versions, and I've also seen, just because of the amount of go again you need, it just cuts the amount of cards you really have flexible. Because you're playing
Sure.
a lot of, or basically all of the run-throughs and the Blade Runners and Hit and Run even. Because it's good both, because you're swinging twice, so you either get go again or you get the +3, or you get the go again and +3. Because sometimes you can actually do that third attack, which is awesome. But we also should still have a cold foil per box, so we haven't hit that yet. Trade in, and this is another one of those attack from Arsenal you can fit in between. Discard a card, draw a card, which triggers Kasai's ability. I favor the other one though, the one that creates gold, more than gold on hit, because it's hand disruption, because they almost every time they block it. And
Sure.
if they don't, it's kind of a win-win. They block it, they lose a card. They don't, you get a gold.
Yeah, which unlocks your sabers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
Makes
hard because
sense.
you wanna favor red and yellows for Kasai's ability to discard and then create all of your make your saber attacks an on hit to create a gold, which Kasai never had. So basically imagine the Kasai with an on hit from her sabers, from her hero
Yeah,
ability.
it's busted.
I'm over the
Really
moon.
good.
I'm over the moon.
Yeah, I'm curious which will LL first, KO or Kasai. I'm guessing KO from what I'm seeing and hearing, but
Also
I
Victor.
don't. Again,
Victor's a thing.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be a deck, but I don't think
He's a
he's
deck.
getting the same wins as KO.
What was the top 8 for Battlehard or for
I believe KO and
Connecticut?
Kasai were both in the top 8. Let me see.
Kasai had 1 in the top 8.
Yeah, and KO had 2, I think.
Yeah.
Was it since? No, where was it? Connecticut?
Connecticut, Hartford. Flat track goes.
see, do we have the results on here yet? Should have it right by now.
Oh, there's the cold foil. A mini meat axe. I don't think that one's playable, but
looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the live blog. Okay. Getting better at this, that's for sure.
What, finding it?
Oh. I apologize. Victor was in. Kasai was 2 of them.
Oh, I thought there was only one.
And actually, Victor won. Oh, wait, this is draft.
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. I was like, wait, this doesn't sound like anything I heard. Yeah, it was KO, Yuki on KO. 2 KOs, 1 Kasai. Oh,
I feel like Yuki just playing a deck, though, just elevates it because a lot of people follow her and just...
Sure, but there was also 2 KOs in that top 8.
Yeah.
So KO is strong.
KO is strong, yes.
And Kasai is also a very good, but again, like week 1 versus 2 months in, right? How does this settle out, right? Because it definitely settles. People learn the mechanics, learn what needs to happen, all that stuff.
Yeah, and Kasai is being built different ways. Supposedly there's a fatigue list going around, which, I mean, Valiant Dynamo. Have you seen the prices of Valiant Dynamo?
Mm-mm.
Go look at Rainbow Foil Valiant Dynamo. Because I remember it was a couple months ago, I put my Rainbow up for $70. And it just sat there.
Well, it's at 160 now.
Yeah.
What's the cold foil at?
It's over 200.
I think I had some cold foil ones of these. This is one of those things I bought knowing Warrior would get their love soon.
Yeah, I got I think I paid $140 for mine. I got it at the New Jersey Battle Hardened.
Yeah, you remember that we were talking about it. I was like, I kind of want to get those. I don't know. Went back and forth on it, and I did. I ended up buying, I think, 2 cold foils.
Nice. Well, now might be a time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was looking to see how many I have, because I want to let go of all of them. In case I decide to play Warrior someday.
Yeah, keep one. That's a hell of a card.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I'm certainly not going to want to pay $500 at the time. When that,
it's just so
whenever
much.
The heck I'm back.
It's so much value. It's so much value. You know how much? The longer the game goes, that's 1 health per turn. Like, even if you aren't hitting a break point, it's just you're blocking 1 every turn. Because you're swinging both
it's
every
so
turn.
Solid. Yeah, totally.
And with all these agility tokens, you only need 1 card to swing twice.
Looks like I only have 1. I may have sold the other one around the same time you did. That would be sad if I sold it for 70. Let's see. Unless I have it sitting around. Oh, wait. I just found some Warrior stuff.
Whoop. Three packs left, it looks like.
Oh my god, I have so much stuff. I didn't even realize I had this stuff sitting around. Nice.
One I needed. Seduce Secrets. It's not very expensive, but I needed it. Look at the hero's hand and the top card of their deck. Doesn't really matter. But if it was played from Arsenal, draw a card, and it's instant. So good. Just Arsenal yellow to get in the graveyard. Draw a card for 0. Doesn't block, though, which is the only downside, but it is an instant. So what can you expect?
Well, yeah, that's normal, yeah.
2 packs left. Whoop.
So now you got to buy the rest of this case, right? So you can find out where the Marvel is?
Yeah. No. I did my duty buying this box. Tried to make up for those guys that just come in and do that kind of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, looking forward to hopefully doing a Learn to Play event there. It seems like they have some interest. I also noticed they had Grand Archive on the shelf, and they're running Grand Archive events.
That's a game I haven't paid any attention to in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still
Did
there.
they hit their targets for this year? They supposed to have 3 sets out?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did they actually get all
I
three
think the
out?
third set's just about to drop.
Gotcha.
There was some issue and they did the right thing, and I forget exactly what it was. But force the line, cut the deck. Yeah, that was it. Not very many Majestics.
That's what I mean. I just from the feel of this, I think the Majestics are going to be stupid valuable. I think they changed the way they structured the print runs or something because it like I said, it feels Everfesty.
Yeah,
You know.
6. One rainbow still, but so that's consistent. But no, 5. 5 Majestics and a cold foil.
Yeah, and one of them being the rainbow means it doesn't really count in the normal count, right? Like that's the bonus one
Right.
if it follows old box structure. So you really hit 4, which is low,
Yeah.
and then on top of that, they're good. You know, that's
Yes,
the
yes. They're
two
playable.
sides of that equation. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Make it very Everfesty. It makes me excited for heavy hitters. Maybe it did sell out at distro. It's completely
It's
gone.
gone. It's gone. Grab it while you can.
Three days in.
$200 boxes on the rise. Oh, I missed one.
Oh,
Double
heavy
down.
hitters to 1K. Okay.
Heavy hitters the 1K. Oh boy. Double down. I just want to make sure because I don't know. They changed the bottom of the cards. They did it in bright lights. Um, you know how they like every couple sets they've changed it, and it's one of those things I'm dreading, and I think it's why I held off sorting, going through my collection, going through Flesh and Blood because I know I have to sort between first edition and unlimited.
Super annoying.
Yeah,
As someone who has listed a lot of stuff recently, it is super annoying.
yeah, yeah. I
It's
think
okay. Magic has the same thing in the beginning.
yeah,
Their ABU and Chronicles makes the early shit super annoying.
yeah.
Like just
Like once I get it
it's
done, it'll be done because they don't
yeah,
do it anymore. But
exactly. And that's the same with Magic. Like after those 4 or 5 sets, they just kind of stopped doing the nonsense,
yeah,
and
yeah,
which is good. But God, it's a pain to go through. I literally have stacks of old cards where I'm like, I think these go together, but I need to go through it carefully, to make sure I'm not listing a Chronicles in a fourth edition, and
oh, prime to fight.
Okay, so you just missed
I
them.
just
It's
missed.
not that there's lower. There's no lower count.
Fake
We
news.
are now on
Fake news.
normal mode here. Yeah.
Fake news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I still contend that it feels like Everfest, even if it's not lower count. It's still good ones.
Yes,
They're
yes.
playable.
Yeah, I brought that up to the owner too, and "Are there any sets that would like be good to open?" And I was like, "Everfest." He was like, "I know it's." I told him I know it's still available at distro, and his eyes kind of was like, "How do you know these things?" I think I kind of blew his mind walking in there. It was pretty funny.
It's so funny.
Because he was just like sitting behind the counter, just not really doing anything. It was Commander and 2 people playing One Piece, so he was just kind of zoning out, and then I just kind of walked in and blew up his spot. But he was very happy and very accepting of it. So looking forward to. He was just like, "Where did you come from? Where have you been?"
Yeah, that's so
Because I
fun.
guess they've been there 6 or 7 months now. I never heard of
Hmm.
them. But yeah, seems like a small community. It's only 10 minutes away, so it's definitely now the closest LGS to me.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Easy mode for you.
yeah, yeah. I think he's thinking
Cool.
either Wednesday nights or Saturdays. So we'll see. I might do a Saturday learn to play kind of a thing. So
Gotcha.
He asked me to put together some uh, decks that would be good to learn, and then I'm gonna go in and teach the owners, the 2 brothers, and then we'll set up a learn to play event for the store. So cool
Very
stuff.
cool.
The game is growing. People are interested. People are misinformed and confused. So if you are educated about this game, go out, go find these stores, educate them. Don't be a know-it-all, but let them ask questions and answer questions. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Support the game.
He also thought Everfest was like one of the first sets. Um,
I mean, it's an early set.
it's an early. I told him it was an early set, but then I started rattling off, and it's the 6th set, and
Yeah.
he was surprised by that. So, because
Right.
that's
No,
that's when he got it.
it's the fifth set. No, it's 6
Yeah.
because Tails
Yep.
was right
hmm
before. Yeah, Tails is 5.
Yeah, yeah. But cool. Well, thanks for chilling and opening a box with me and hearing my story and my rambles.
It's fun.
If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. What do you do? Have you run new play events? Let me know what you've done. Um, Thinking commoner, probably like I'll build a brute warrior guardian ninja commoner decks maybe from WTR bulk and just kind of be like, I feel like that's the way to start, right?
Yeah, or the blitz decks that are matched up like Outsiders is probably fine because it's not too confusing mechanically.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The WTR blitz ones, you know that brick they put out,
Yeah, I didn't pick
the
that up.
the second run of those. Oh, they're probably still available.
I could probably just find the deck lists and build them though.
That too.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, the history pack blitz decks. Yeah.
that's what it was. History pack. I was like, it was WTR heroes, but
Are
it
those
wasn't
white
just
border
like
in
WTR.
there?
I have no idea. I have a box, but I never opened it.
I'm
Well, I mean,
curious. I'm
I just
curious.
got it for the shelf.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
how it
yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets fed to the shelf. But cool.
It
Well, thanks
does.
for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Have a good one.